Hello, my name is Mushfiqa Akhtar. Today I'm going to talking about how to speak English properly. I'm not so much expertist about how to speak English, but I think we had some little bit of mistakes which makes us to speak English not properly. So, first of all, I find that in South Asian country, and we are always have a fear that we can't speak English because we can't know how to speak English properly. The fearness. This is the most important thing. We can't speak English. Secondly, we want to transfer Bangla word to English word, translate, and then we want to speak. That is the another reason we can't speak English properly. Thirdly, grammar. We are thinking so much about grammar that what will happen if I'm talking, there is a grammatical mistakes. In foreigners, when you go or visit any foreign countries, you will find that there is so much people who are talking English, they doesn't bother about grammar. They need how you communicate with them. So it is very important that how you are communicate with another person with your natural language speaking skills. Look, I'm talking to English and I'm not thinking about the grammars. If you are thinking about grammars, translating words, then it took time to speak English properly. So what we can do? We can do, first thing, you have to be very confident and very encouraged yourself to speak English. You don't need to fear. Secondly, don't need to translate anything. And thirdly, don't think about grammar. Talk as you're talking Bangla, talk as you are speaking English. If you're trying to speak English, you need some little bit more concentrations. What is that? That is, you are concentrate on your fairness, and then you are concentrate on some listening podcast. You can listen some music, you can listen some podcast, you can listen some sports English, that is English sports news, you are hearing that. Then listening is the main part what can instruct your brain that what, how to speak, how to deliver. Then try to speak with yourself, your friend, or anybody that will help you to speak English properly. So I'm gonna tell you everyone that speaking English is not a fearable thing. If you think that you can't speak, then you really can't speak. But if you think you will come out from your comfort zone and you can try to speak English to help people to communicate yourself, then you have to work on it. First, I tell you that listen something which is very useful for you or very easy for you. Listen a music, listen a word, or listen to some news, or listen some podcast. Then try to speak with your friend or anybody else to recover that your jaw line. I mean, when we can't speak, when we can't talk, our face and word is not going to be delivered the word properly. You know everything, but you can't speak. Why? Because you don't have the practice. So you need to practice with anybody, with yourself or your friend that will help you to speak English. And another thing, I tell you that you can check these things I like most. It's a Reader Digest book, which is a magazine. It's a very useful magazine where my grandfather read this, my father read this, I read this, because this is a magazine where you have lot of stories, some puzzles, and also some kind of informations word which is very new. So if you read this kind of books or kind of magazine, that also help you to speak English, which makes you more words, which help you to gather more words to speak English properly. I hope my little informations or advice gonna help you most, and if you follow or fearless speaking practice with yourself, that gonna be help. And this is all about my sharing thoughts. I'm gonna tell you more about. If you want any kind of help, you can knock me or message me. That will be helpful. and I think this is gonna help you. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.